Welcome, family. We're back. This is part two. This is part two. So, the question was if I had a child, I don't have any kids, but if I had a child, what would I do in a situation if I found out that my 11-year-old was gay? Well, the best way that I can say it, from a standpoint that I don't have any kids, I can only imagine the first thing that I would do. I need you to hear me out, okay? I need you to hear me out. The first thing that I would do if my son came home from school and told me that he had a crush on a guy in his class, I would pop him. I would give him a small, short whooping. And the reason is because he's lying to himself. I wouldn't give him a whooping because of the scientific fact that a child can be spliced in the chromosomes between a woman and a man, or you know what I mean, a male and female mindset. No, it's because of the fact that who taught you this? Where are you getting this from? That's the first thing that I would do. Maybe it's not the most plausible thing, but I'll explain. Just give me a moment to explain. First thing I would do is whip him. The second thing I would do is look him in the eye and tell him that he is not gay. Okay? That's the second thing I would do. The third thing I would do is I would expose him to what is going on in the world. I would show him clips of transvestigation, celebrities who are pretending to be women. I would show him the cause and effect and the reasoning. I would show him the blueprint. I would show him the reason why this is being publicized on a mass scale. We'll watch videos together. We'll do learning. And I'll ensure that I'm by his side in this moment of important education. The next thing that I would do is show him the scripture. I would show him what is right, what is wrong. I would read it to him, and I would have my son read it to me. That way, not only did he get the information from me, his father, but he read the information himself. He read it back to me, so he therefore knows what is what. To me, at 11 years old, you're a man. I was a man. I felt I was a man at 5 years old. You know, around that time, at 11, you kind of get the concept that you do need money in this world and that you can get a job and that, you know what I mean? At 13, I had my first job at a car wash, making money, making my own money. Before that, I was doing side projects, raking yards, picking up leaves at 10 and 9 years old. I was making money back then. You know, I felt I was a man back then. So I'm just going to say that he has a mind and can't completely feel sorry for their lack of intelligence, if you will. Because at 11, you kind of know, what's this? Oh, salon. I gotta get going. This is gonna be a short show. But, okay, so to wrap it up, at 11, I mean, you have a mindset to know what's going on. At around that age, I was a point guard on the basketball team. I was a starting point guard on the basketball team. You know what I mean? You got to think, you got to pass, you got to dribble, you got to know who's open, you got to know when to shoot the three, you got to do the layup, You got to dribble. You got to keep the ball away from your opponent. So you have a mind. You kind of know what's going on, okay? All right. The next thing that I would do, after all of this, after the whipping, after letting him know that he's not gay, after reading the scripture to him and having him read it back to me, after all the videos, after all the education, the very last thing that I'll do is I'll say, okay, so as your punishment, because we're not done yet, this is so he can get it and so I can clear my conscience. So after I know that as a father, after everything that I've done, I've tried. I've given you the information. I told you that you wasn't this. I gave you the scripture. You read it back to me. You got your whipping already. We watched the videos together. I told you what their plan is and why they're doing it. The very last thing I'll do as a small punishment is I'll say, okay, since you said that you had this crush on this guy, that you're gay, we're going shopping. That's what we're going to do. We're going shopping tonight. And what I would do, I wouldn't oh gosh, I wouldn't have my son wear any skirts. I wouldn't have him wear any makeup, any lip gloss. I wouldn't make him dye his hair pink or polish his nails. But what I would do, so since you say you're gay, we're going shopping tonight. We're going to buy all pink. You're going to get pink pants, pink shoes, pink socks, pink shirts, pink backpack, pink lunchbox. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get you a pink binder and pink folders for your classes for one entire week. That's how you're going to go to school since you got a crush, since you want to say that you're gay. We're going to let all the kids make fun of you. That way so I can clear my conscience. That's what I would do. I don't know if that's the right thing. I don't have any kids. But just think about it from a standpoint. That's what I would do. So, yeah. To answer your question, that's it. But yeah, we're living in the age of Aquarius. By the way, for those who didn't know, I'm gonna break this down. I know it's gonna be a short show, but we're living in the age of Aquarius, where, for those who didn't know, the constellation of Aquarius is, well, for one, the water sign. The Aquarius is an air sign. Okay. The sign itself is a woman holding a canister of water pouring out. So Aquarius is an air sign. Well, in the air is a sense of communication. Satellites have to go in the air. Our cell phones and computer devices and drones have connections and different vibrations that float throughout the air, etc. Our voices project in the air. So, with Aquarius being an air sign, we're in the lineage cycle or constellation of communication. See, we're going to take a little deal. I'm going to give you a little truth here. Okay, before I go. Okay, so we're in the previous age of Pisces previously. And scripturally, there was a time when Yahushua fed the people the fishes and the loaves on the hill. Not only did he feed them fish sandwiches, if you will. Okay, it wasn't, or you could sushi, if you want to call it, I say fish sandwich. I don't know if they had the tartar sauce and all that. But not only did he give them the sandwiches literally, but figuratively, they were in the age of Pisces in that time. And in the time of Noah, the constellation was the constellation of Aquarius also. Hence the flood. Hence the Aquarius sign is the woman with the canister of water, Noah's flood. Okay, now, mind you, the word also says, seek not sorcerers, those who do witchcraft, soothsayers, or anything. So I don't practice and I don't look at my horoscope. I'm not into all that stuff. I found out this information on a spiritual level. I don't read the stars. I don't follow the stars. I don't gaze at the sun. None of that stuff. I'm not into that. This is just valuable information that I verified and that is unique to the time that we're living in. So you're going to see all over YouTube and maybe at your job or maybe at home or maybe you have a close friend or acquaintance that you could bond with or that you do bond with, that you share this information with, but you're going to see it relevant. It's more relevant to this in this time that we're living in because the time is nigh. We are living in the end times. This is the end times right now. Okay, so that's why you're going to see a lot of information. This is the age of enlightenment. This is the age of information. This time now. So, but yeah, that's what I would do. If I had a son or that was going through that situation. So that's my take. That's my own personal take. You have yours. That's mine. That's mine. So again, I'll play the full song. So since this is the part 2 version, and then we're going to go ahead and close up shop. But I'll play the full song, Little Sister, from the album, Freestyle the Album, which was recorded March 1st of this year. Mad love to my dear friend T. Hemingway, who was the producer, and also Yash Kara, who was also a major producer in one of the songs of the album. I don't know. I'm not into being a celebrity or becoming some music phenom. That was a young dream in my life. I'm a little more wiser now. That was when I was like 18, 17. I'm a little more wiser now, and I'm not going to be a part of the industry. So this is like a personal type of thing, not anything to go viral, but just something I'll share here. I don't know, maybe I'll have a free download or maybe charge $1 or something in the future for this album, because there will be a part 2, Freestyle the Album part 2 or FTA part 2. But yeah, okay, so to make it quick, this is Little Sister, recorded by yours truly. Enjoy, and thank you for the likes, thank you for subscribing. Love you guys, be safe out there, be sure to be prayed up, eat good, live good. Little Sister. We're growing way too fast in this world. End times are here. Here we go. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. I love you. This is amazing. My little sister going to the 8th grade. I'm happy. I'm happy. Hey, I remember holding you when you got out the hospital. You don't remember that? I remember when Mom brought you home and I saw your little nose, and you don't remember that. Holding you when you was about 4 years old, then you turned 5. I remember when you lost your first tooth and they first came in, and I was like, wow, oh my, little sister is growing up real fast. I can't believe she's in math class, in science class, and learning algebra. Oh my goodness, I remember the other night I tried to help you with your homework and I couldn't work with you. I couldn't even let you know that. I didn't know that problem. That was kind of hard. I remember when you wanted your first perm. Now you got your fro growing real nice and it look real good. Hey, I gotta school you though. If the boys trying to talk to you, the first thing they need to do is meet your bro. Cause I'ma talk to him. I'ma make sure they right. And don't ever mess with a young man if his mind not right. Little sister. And my other sister with the kids, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I know I don't say it a lot, but I'm proud of you. Raising all the kids. raising my nieces and nephews. I thank you, and I'm proud to see that the woman that you are. Yeah, this your brother freestyling. This your brother freestyling on the song right now. The whole album is called The Freestyle. So you can laugh, yeah, you can laugh, laugh. I'm just happy, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all my sisters, yeah. And I can't wait till the day you get married. I'ma be there, and I hope that your big brother catch the bouquet, yeah.